Spokane City Council wants faster answers about officer-involved shootings, and tonight the council considers urging Prosecutor Steve Tucker to speed up his decisions about whether or not police uses of force are justified. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey working for you tonight with a look at why the council is pushing for this change. Jeff?
Nadine, these reports that come from the prosecutor's office tell us if our officers and deputies are trigger happy or if they are responding reasonably to an increasingly volatile criminal element. Sometimes it takes almost a year for the prosecutor to rule whether or not these use of forces were justified, and the council thinks it's just too long.
It's been 8 months since Spokane police shot and killed a hit-and-run driver in front of the Salvation Army, but it wasn't until late last Friday that prosecutors said officers wouldn't face any criminal liability in the case.
Well, I want the prosecutor's office to take all due care in processing these cases, but at some point we really need to get them out there so we have some closure for the families involved, for the law enforcement officers involved.
Everyone agrees that finding the truth about what really happens in these use of force cases takes time. All the players have to be interviewed independently. It can take 6 weeks for the victim's toxicology. All the weapons involved have to be sent to the State Patrol Crime Lab for testing so investigators know which officer fired which bullets. However, law enforcement is wrapping up its investigations in about 2 months when the prosecutor's office is taking a minimum half year to make a use of force decision.
We're not questioning the quality of the work that's coming out of the office. We're questioning the timeliness of it because it delays every other aspect of what we do, whether it's the ombudsman's responsibilities or whether it's our own internal review responsibilities of the police department.
Even the Department of Justice has said Spokane is behind the curve on the speed of its use of force reviews. The prosecutor hasn't ruled on a 10-month-old in custody death in front of Oz Fitness, but has resolved more recent cases.
And sometimes there's not a really good reason that I can ascertain that we're taking so long to do this.
Today, Prosecutor Steve Tucker was not available to comment on the letter because he's attending a Washington Association of Prosecuting Attorneys meeting in Richland. Tucker is not running for re-election, and so this concern about officer-involved reviews could become a campaign issue for the candidates who want Tucker's job. Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.